Every town has its legends, stories whispered about a figure lurking in the shadows, waiting, watching. Tonight, I'm going to tell you about one such man. He was called the Whisper Man, and once you hear his story, you'll never want to walk alone at night again. It was 1997. In the quiet town of Fairview, the place was known for its serene streets, family-owned diners, and the kind of peace that made people forget the dangers of the outside world. But then, people began to disappear. First, a high school girl named Rachel, then a young mechanic, and later, a mother of two. No bodies were ever found. Only one thing was always left behind: scraps of paper, scrawled with a single chilling phrase. I can see you. Our story follows Claire, a 23-year-old waitress who worked the late shift at Miller's Diner. She'd heard the rumors of the Whisper Man, but brushed them off as small-town paranoia. Until one night, when she began walking home alone, Claire muttering to herself, "Almost home. Just a few more blocks." A faint whisper in the distance. "Claire?" Claire startled. "Hello? Who's there?" She shook it off, convincing herself it was the wind. But deep down, she felt the unease creeping in. Claire lived in a small basement apartment. That night, as she locked her door and turned off the lights, she finally allowed herself to relax, until she noticed something on her table. A scrap of paper, damp, smudged, with words carved into it. "I can see you." Claire whispering in panic. "No, that can't be." "Claire, 911. Please, I think someone broke into my apartment." Dispatcher calm. Distant voice. "Stay calm, Mum. Officers are on the way. Lock yourself in a room and don't open the door for anyone." Claire ran to her bedroom, locking the door, clutching the phone to her chest. But then she heard it. The Whisper Man, low, raspy whisper, almost in her ear. "Claire, I can see you." She pressed her hand over her mouth to keep from screaming. The footsteps grew closer and closer, until they stopped right outside her bedroom door. She prayed for the sound of sirens, for neighbors to hear, for anything, but all she heard was the turning of the doorknob. Claire's sobbing whisper, "Please, please go away." And then silence. No more rattling, no more footsteps, just the pounding of her own heart. Minutes crawled by like hours, until finally sirens wailed outside. "Officer, ma'am, it's the police. Are you safe?" Claire opened the door to find her apartment empty. No broken windows, no signs of forced entry, just that single scrap of paper. The police chalked it up to a prank, but Claire knew. She heard him. In the weeks that followed, Claire refused to be alone. She moved in with her friend, Lisa. She stopped working late shifts. She avoided the shadows. But one night, as she and Lisa were watching TV, Lisa got up to grab a drink. A moment later, she called out from the kitchen. Lisa casual, calling out, "Hey, Claire?" Did you leave this note here? Claire confused. What note? Lisa reading aloud, slowly realizing. Tell her. I can see her too. Both women froze, because the note wasn't damp or smudged. It was fresh, written in ink that hadn't even dried yet. And in that moment, they heard it just behind them. In the darkness of the living room, the whisper ran closer, more chilling. I can see you. Claire and Lisa were never seen again. Police found the apartment empty. No struggle, no blood, only two scraps of paper resting on the couch. The first one said, I can see you. The second, I always will. So, the next time you're home alone, and you swear you hear someone whisper your name, remember this story, because maybe, just maybe, the Whisper Man is already watching you. To support this channel, please like this video and subscribe the channel.